You guys like my new hairline? It's still coming in. Uh, I wonder how many people we're gonna have this stream. It's like 4 a.m. right now, Eastern time, 1 a.m. Pacific time. So, yeah, let's see. Yeah. The swelling is finally coming down. Like my forehead was like much bigger a few days ago, and now it's actually getting smaller and smaller, thankfully. But yes, that is it, guys. There you go. You can see the scabs as they're drying up finally. Yeah. So, the last hour, I've just been kind of trying to stay calm in my apartment because my head is itching up a storm, bro. I feel like Shrek in Shrek the Third when he was in that suit and his ass was like itching like crazy and he couldn't itch it and he was like just losing his mind. I feel like that right now with my head though, because all I can do is just to lightly touch it. That's it. Nothing more than that. I can't. If I scratch it, then I'm essentially undoing the surgery. Because so what they did is you can see the back of my head right there. They took the hairs from the back here and they put it into the front, right? So yeah, and of course that causes trauma. Like it causes trauma to the head, so it's got to heal properly. And if I scratch it, then all the implanted hairs are just gonna come right off. And yeah, so now the good news is someone just asked D Hamstar, no pain, like zero pain. Pain was not an issue ever. It wasn't an issue during the surgery. It wasn't an issue before, and it wasn't an issue after. No pain. That's the good news. It's itching like a motherfucker though, bro. It itches a lot. Yeah, because that's just how it goes. Like what's crazy? It's like this thing is so noticeable that people haven't even noticed that my haircut's all kind of like out of whack right now. Like this part of my hair is longer right now than the middle part. Like it's not a straight cut because I'm not the one who cut it. They just kind of like shaved it before doing the surgery. And no one even notices that now because everyone just notices, the new hair transplants. No pain meds, no nothing. Bro, this was the easiest medical procedure of my life. Like, yeah, it was. And the only other time going to the hospital was easier was when I went to a hospital checkup here in Thailand. That was easy, but in terms of like, I've had my tonsils removed. I've had, I cut my ankle open one time. My Achilles tendon was almost sliced off. I had to get stitches for that, like 12 stitches for that. I broke my rib one time in wrestling. I had some knee problems from wrestling back in Canada. And am I forgetting anything? Did I? Sir, maybe a few other doctors like operations I may have had, but I don't remember. If maybe not then. But out of all the ones I mentioned, this was the easiest one, bro. I'm the kind of guy that I can't sleep anywhere other than my bed. While I was in this clinic, the doctors were operating on my head with like machinery, like it's whirring and loud on top of my head. I was sleeping in the chair because that's how relaxed I was. I was like, man, this is like no pain. It felt like just not even a massage. It just felt like there was something vibrating at a far distance on my head because I couldn't really feel it because I was still under so much anesthesia. And still, no pain whatsoever. Zero pain. Real talk, I cannot recommend this clinic enough. Hairsmith Clinic in Bangkok. They did a phenomenal job. They were so professional the entire way, so accommodating. They speak great English, and I am very happy with my decision. Yeah. People are saying it's like, bro, why didn't you go to Turkey? You're Turkish. You should have gone to Turkey to get a transplant. And I'm like, well, Yeah, but I mean, instead of a 11-hour flight to my home country, I'd rather take an 11-hour taxi. Sorry, an 11-minute taxi and get to the clinic instead of a 11-hour flight, 11-minute taxi. Which one? Which one do I choose? 11-minute taxi was the choice. Yeah. What hairstyle am I planning to have? I've actually been thinking about that. I've noticed I've been looking at like a few men, like public figures whose hairstyles I might try to emulate. Mike Vrabel, the new Patriots head coach, has a great hairstyle. I might emulate that. Also, I never really, even when I had hair, I never used products much. So I got to start, I got to start using gel a lot more. I got to gel my own hair up because, when I ride a motorcycle, I got a helmet on. So it might mess up the hair. So I got to carry a comb around with me for starting. Gel the hair properly. Who else has good hairstyles? I might I think I'm gonna at one point grow it and just kind of, gel it up and gel it back. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. What flag do I plan to put on my forehead? We will see. We'll find out. My forehead still looks very huge right now because it's still swollen. Like it's getting down, but we're still, yeah, we're still going. Yeah, I'm serious about Mike Vrabel. Hmm. Oh, my head itches so bad, man. Oh, I can't. I can't itch it. Uh, oh, it itches so bad. I want to itch it, man. I'm just like itching my scalp and not the surgery areas. Itching my forehead, but this part is what itches. Ah. It's testing my mental toughness, man. Yeah, I might have a Charlie haircut. Who knows? Maybe. I didn't scratch it. I scratched my head and my forehead. I didn't scratch the actual implanted parts. Yeah. God, it itches so bad. God damn. Uh, it's like a itching craving going on right now, man. You should accept yourself with no hair. That's hilarious. Good one. That's a good one. Have I ever thought about doing YouTube for a living? Hmm. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe I should. I should. I might try it out one day. Who knows? You know. Maybe it's gonna go well. Damn, my head is swollen. Fuck, bro. I'm still like it still feels weird seeing it on a camera like this. It is still so swollen. Let me just lightly touch here. I'm not gonna scratch it. Yeah, I still can't really feel like the skin under it. Like it's still swollen here. Yeah. Brain blast. Yes. We Jimmy Neutroned. It's scabby right now. Yeah, so I talked to the doctor, Dr. Prima, at this hairsmith clinic, and we were discussing like how my new hairline would be, right? And of course, I was like, I wanted it to be straight. So I was like, oh, make it straight, like fucking like a ruler, and She, she is an expert. She's done over 3,000 hair transplants in her life. She's also one of 6 Thai doctors to have more than 10 years of American board certification. So, yeah, there's only 6 of them in Thailand that are that long of veterans, and she's one of them. Yeah, so she is probably one of the most foremost experts when it comes to hair transplants in the country of Thailand and maybe even the world. So she was telling me, she's like, listen, Ali, if we give you like a straight hairline, like it can be like very straight. Like we can do that. But she said it's not going to appear natural because no hairline is like that straight is natural. It's all usually like done with a barber, right? And it doesn't appear natural. So, and you can see it actually. Pretty much every hairline is kind of skewed, like not too much, but like it's never like razor straights. And mine is the same way. Like mine isn't it's straight, but it's not razor straights. So yeah, yeah. If you guys want to check it out, just Google Hairsmith Clinic. It's like blacksmith, like an expert, but hairsmith. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna ever live down the egg nickname. I think that's stuck to me for life. Yeah. Maybe I should go bald. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, I haven't tried being bald before. Maybe I should try it and see how that goes. Yeah, come to Thailand, Douglas. I'm telling you, dude. I mean, I am very happy with how smooth this whole process was with Hairsmith, and that's why literally people have been asking me. I'm like, dude, Hairsmith, that's the way to go. I mean, not only is it affordable, but also you get to be in Thailand, bro. Like, awesome. Your money goes such a long way here. Like, your money goes longer here in Thailand than it does in Turkey, which is a great thing. Yeah. I'm not that old, bro. I'm still in my 20s. Yeah. I'm learning Thai a little bit. I actually have my notes right here for my I've been learning it. Let me read some of this to you guys. Uh Kun mi kan tam mai kap. That means do you have a question? Yeah, and kun mi paka ki an kap, which means how many pens do you have? Yeah, so Thai is honestly, it's starting to kind of click a little bit, because there is a structure to the sentences, and yeah, I'm still kind of like learning the structure of how nouns and classifiers go together, like ti hongrian bao sam pom teach pasatai pom pen crew. Yeah, I'm still very new to it, bro. Like I'm only a week into Thai school, so we still got a ways to go. But like we just started like learning numbers recently. Nung, I already forgot it. See, I already forgot it. Nung is 1. Uh, what was the rest? What was I wrote these all down. Yeah, Sun is 0. And Thai also has 5 tones. There's like a regular mid tone, so like just normal. And then there is a rising tone. So rising tone, it's um, soon. Like it goes up and down. So like soon. And then there's also a falling tone, a high tone, and a low tone. So depending on that, you pronounce the vowel at a low, rising, falling, mid, or high tone. Yeah, so it's still kind of hard to learn, but yeah, I'm embracing the challenge, man. So sun, nung, sang, sam, si, ha, hok, jet, bet, cow, sip. That's 0 through 10. Yeah. Lekba. Yeah, bro. Hopefully my goal in the next 5 months to be able to have conversations in Thai. That's the goal. Yeah. Like uh teeny me see hop. Like how many colors are there here? Teeny me see he ki no teeny me see gi see hop. Shy. Or like what was it like? I think chipa, it's like fuck. You know, like if something goes wrong, you say fuck. It's like chipa. Because I learned that from one of my Muay Thai coaches when he had like a moment. He's like, he did something that's like chipa. I'm like, what did you say? He's like, oh, it means like, you know, like fuck. And yeah, I'm like, nice. I'm gonna write that down. Also, so swearing here in Thailand, you know, like in English, like we'll swear when we're talking as a joke or to like add some inflection to what we're saying, maybe like to make what we're saying a little more, you know, meaningful. We'll swear, right? We'll make it like sound like something. In Thai, you don't do that. Like in Thai, you don't swear. You know, you like swearing is a bad thing in Thailand. Like you're swearing, people think you're angry or just like or you're being a dickhead. So you don't swear, you know, you just yeah. That's why like for example, like I'd be saying cheap buy sometimes in public, like just for the fun of it, and people are looking at me like, what the fuck? Like, dude, like, you know, why so angry, bro? Yeah. Just wait, bro. Like the hairline's it's gonna be better. Don't worry. So also the doctor, for example, if she had done this hairline even lower, right? Because you know, I mean, like growing up, I always had a small forehead. Like my forehead was probably like this big growing up until like I was like 22, 23. The problem is though, they have to put all new hair on the sides too to do that because as you get older, you start to lose hair everywhere as a guy, like here as you can see, but also from the sides. So if she had actually made my forehead lower, then it would have looked very unnatural because it's like, bro, you have like a low forehead, but the sides are like long. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, ugh. So yeah, literally forehead evolution. Yes, you're right, brother. Bro, wait till it heals, and then you guys can compare my forehead to KSI's. You gotta wait till it heals first, though, because I want to see what it looks like too, bro. You look like Ronaldo. You know, you aren't the first person to say that. Yeah, yesterday I was told that too. And yes, actually, you're right. I do look like him a little bit, which is, ugh, damn. Yeah, forehead got Muay Thai lessons. It's actually sad I can't do Muay Thai till next week, bro. Yeah. Uh, got a lot of memory. Got the forehead memory. It's okay. I'm assuming there's a lot of young dudes in this chat who haven't had hair loss yet. It's okay, dude. Like in a few years' time, when you lose your hair, remember this chat. Yeah, you're gonna see exactly how it goes. You're gonna be like, oh fuck, you know. That's the way it always goes. The surgery was not painful at all, bro. Fantastic. You know, one of my still like I'm so happy about this. One of my old roommates, right? This French Canadian dude. Funniest guy ever. This guy was so fucking funny. Just because like he was one of those guys where everything he said was hilarious just because he was the one saying it. You know, it was just like he had that thing about him. You guys probably all know someone like that. Um so this guy, we were living together and I had like really like bad hair at the time in 2022, beginning of 2022. And I decided to just like cut it off and go bald, right? While we were living together. That happened and in April 2022, and then then I went viral on YouTube in April of 2022, and then like my bald look was already established as I was going viral. So like my audience of people who watch me, they kind of saw me as bald already. But this guy, my roommate, he was still kind of like, bro, he's like, bro, you're bald now. What the fuck? Like, it was still kind of weird to him, right? And this guy was a few years younger than me. I was 26. He was 21. But his hair loss was so bad. Like, it was like he had like a giant bald spot here. He had some hair here, and then a giant bald spot behind it, and then hair behind it too. It looked so bad. And I always was like, bro, just shave it off. Just shave it off. Shave it off. I kept telling him. He didn't listen. And after we stopped living together, this guy decided to shave his head. And he went bald, and he looked fucking good as a bald guy. Really good as a bald guy. And that was he went bald, I want to say, early 2023. And 2 years later, he is still bald. Because he's rocking it. Yeah, he looks damn fucking good. And he looks like a man, So I'm very happy with that guy. Yeah. And good for him, bro. That's my guy. I hope he's doing well. I miss him. Yeah, dude. I've paid my bald dues. I was bald for 3 years. Like I've paid the bald. And I can always go back to it whenever I want to. I can rock that look, no problem. Oh, we got someone sent money. Astro Toidle. Thank you for the $5, bruv. Hey, Ollie, I'm Adam and 19. First off, I love your videos. Thank you. Second of all, I said to myself, 2025 will be my year. Give me the Ollie motivational speech. I put me on the spot here. Okay, I'm not going to yell like some crazy-ass motivational speech. I'll say something to you that's actually very simple, that motivates me whenever I, want this to be my year. So today is February, 7, 8, depending on where you are, 2025. So month 1 of 2025 is already over, right? It's already done with. And what's going to happen is you're going to blink and 2025 will be over. Yeah, unless you die, the time is going to pass anyway. It's going to be 2026 and it's going to be 2027. All that's going to have mattered is what you did with the time that you had. So, yeah. Do you want to, the time is going to pass anyway, dude. You want to look back and, look at all the time you wasted? Or you want to look back and be like, man, I had a fucking great year. Whatever you want to do, you can do. You got to believe that. And because you absolutely can. Like, your mind limits you more than anybody else can, dude. So go and make it count. Go and make it happen. You want to make 2025 your year? Go and make it your year. Yeah. I'm working hard on that too, man. I'm trying to, do a lot of other things now other than just YouTube, man. I heard a quote today from Tom Brady. I'd heard it before, but I guess it comes in at the right time sometimes. He said most people think success is this like shortcut or like a magic pill, and it's not. All it is you have to be willing to do what other people are not willing to do. You got to be consistent, determined, and you got to work for it. It's those 3 things. And man, I got to fucking listen to this. I got to listen to myself a little more too sometimes, man. But yeah, it's like he's right. Consistency, determination, and willingness to work for it. If you do those 3 things, you're not going to fail. If your why is strong and you know what you want to do, you are not going to fail. So let's go, brother. Make 2025 your year. Make it count. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Stephen Ryan. Yes, dude. At first, I didn't believe that story. I'm like, really? But, yeah, dude, this man, he adopts terminally ill children just so they have some love and somewhere to live in their last few days or weeks or months on Earth. And, he pays for them all out of his own pocket he did that for over 30 years. I mean, 10 of those children died in his arms, man. Mohammed Bazik. And I mean, that is that's incredible, dude. Like, some of those kids can't see, they can't walk, they have very debilitating health issues. Some of them were abused their whole lives. And on top of it, they get a terminal illness. So, but this man says, you know what? Like, I'm going to make their last few, moments on Earth meaningful. And that's what he's been doing, So, legend. Thank you to the legend, Mohammed Bazik. How much money to scratch my head? 100 grand? Yeah. 100 grand. Do you think living by the principles of logic, determination, experience, and etc. is a decent way to go about your average day? That's a really loaded question. That's the principles of logic, determination, experience. Yeah, I can say so. I think, yeah. And etc. I mean, etc. is, there's a lot of a lot of else going on in etc. Now, I've been learning, as I'm getting older now, to kind of be a little more relaxed when it comes to life. When I was younger, I was always, in a go, go, go, go, go, go, go, go mindset. Always trying to do way too much. And even my mind was always racing. But now that I'm getting older, I'm getting a little more relaxed and kind of enjoying every day here, man, because I mean, I don't know that today could be my last day on Earth. I don't know that. I don't know when my last day on Earth is. And, I want to make sure I'm enjoying it. Like, I've built a life for myself here in the last few years. That is awesome. That like I'm living the life I want to live. And I'm like, why would I not enjoy it as best I can? So I'm trying to do that now. Yeah. Mm. Bro, Thailand is amazing. It's great. So, coming back to Canada, um, if it happens, I'm gonna come back to Montreal on the week of May 10, because that is when UFC is coming back to Montreal. So I think it would make sense for me to come back home to watch a UFC fight. Also, in a city where UFC is so, like, people love fighting in Montreal, right? And also, I miss Montreal, man. Like, coming to Montreal in May, it's a good time to come back. Like, right as winter is kind of dying, is already dead then. But, and this is a big but, I don't know who's going to be on the fight card. Yeah, and it might headline Belal Muhammad, which I do not want to. I'm not going to pay $1,000 for UFC tickets, and then another 1,000 for the hotel, you know, and like, expenses and everything else, and then another 1,000 for the flight to watch a card headlined by a guy who is the biggest decision maker in the UFC. Like, he is the. I don't know of any other fighter right now that's as good as him, that is always finishing fights via decisions. And I mean, if there's any UFC fans here in the chat, bro, like, I want to root for Bilal Muhammad. He's he seems like a good-hearted person. He's trying to do things right. But, bro, the guy is a boring-ass fighter. Like, I'm not going to pay $1,000 to watch him fight. God damn, bro. Fucking Bilal Muhammad. Like, he tries to be a heel. He tries to be a bad guy, but, it's just, man. I wish he was a more entertaining fighter. And then I'd be like, yeah, let's go, but he's not, My favorite current UFC fighter? It's still Max Holloway, bro. Yeah. Until he retires, I think it will always be Max Holloway. It's just so bad right now. I'm gonna itch right here. Not the. Oh my god, it itches. I'm trying to itch close to it. Maybe it'll help a little bit, but yeah, I can't itch the operated part. Oh, it itches so bad. Yeah, bro. I have naturally very curly hair, so yes, you might see me with Bob Ross hair. Yeah. The scabs are still visible, bruv. Yeah, so they did give me a few things. Like, they gave me some shampoo to wash my hair with, but the problem is I don't want to wash my hair because I'm scared I might do it wrong. Because you have to be very gentle with these grafts. You can't even, I'm telling you, again, you can't even scratch it. Like, you can't even do this to it because it can dislodge the grafts. And I'm like, man, I don't trust myself enough to wash my own hair right now. So I'm going to go back there on Monday and they're going to wash my head, like, as part of, like, the cleaning thing we have. And until then, I'm not going to wash my hair because I don't want to risk it. Like, if it itches, it itches. Like, I can tough it out, but yeah. I also want I want my forehead to cease the swelling, bro. God, it's like my forehead looks so massive right now. Like, I could fit a house on my forehead at this point because it's so swollen. Ugh. Jesus Christ, look at that, man. Holy shit. That's so swollen. Now, I can't put water on my head, bro. That's the thing. You guys don't get it. Like, water can't touch this part right now. The Sakura forehead. I have noticed, though, like, my forehead looks a lot bigger on camera than it actually does in front of my mirror. Yeah. Which is good. Yeah, first state, bruv. Let's go. Honestly, bro, I don't know what the fuck we're doing in Canada, man. Honestly, I'm just... what the fuck are we doing, man? Like, let's go, baby. Like, why don't we join America? Like, maybe, like, not as an official state, but, we should make some kind of economic union where we work together, have a common passport, maybe share a currency, maybe let our residents, live and, live in places like Europe does, for example. Like, why not? Like, why can't a Canadian go live in Texas? Why don't we have that? Like, or why can't somebody from Georgia go live in Saskatchewan? Like, we should have that, bro. So, yeah. I think Canada is twice the size of America, if not more. Yeah. Canada is massive, bruv. And we have so much resources. Like, we have so much coal, oil, farmland, trees, water. Like, we have like fresh water. We have so much of it. It's just sitting there. Like, we're not using it at all. So we should be using it, bro. Jack Della Maddalena. Ah, yes. Is he fighting Leon next? I think so, right? I've been kind of not making my short videos the last, like, I mean, not consistently the last, like, maybe month. I've been worried about other things. I've been doing some other things, but tomorrow I'm getting back to it again. I'm gonna make my 2 shorts per day, and yeah, hopefully as this thing heals up, I'm gonna resume my machine era. Because, well, one thing I discovered in the last month, as I was focused on like other things, it's that I have become a machine, bro. Yeah, I don't get tired. I can go, go, go, go, go, go. Like, I can work. I can go do Muay Thai. Then I can go somewhere else, and I can go work again. And I'm like, man, I'm not tired at all. I feel fantastic. So I think it's time to start the machine era up. And you know how the thing with machines is, like, you can't just turn a machine on and it starts right away. It's got to warm up first. Like, you press the on button and then it goes ch, ch, ch, ch, ch, ch, ch, ch, ch, ch, ch. And then momentum catches up. So I think it's a good day to start the momentum tomorrow. Yeah. Just kind of let this thing keep healing up, because I can't do Muay Thai till mid next week anyway. So I think it's, I have some trips planned that I want to do, some places I want to see. Like, I didn't travel at all. Did I travel last month? I did, actually, yeah. I went to Kanchanaburi, which is fantastic. It was a great time. My friend Tommy came by. We had a great time. Yeah, bro. So hopefully get the machine rolling and, make more travel videos. That's the plan. Yeah, I should do more videos about crimes, shouldn't I? Oh, PS is down? What else is new, bro? Not new news at this point. Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. If I had to choose a country, which country would I move to? Well, I already did that, bro. Thailand. Yeah, I've already done that. It's great. Thai. Will I ever go to the Philippines? Yes. Remember how I was saying I got a few trips planned? Yeah. Yeah. Ben Türk müyüm? Olabilir. Belki. Belki Türk olabilirim. Belki. Bakalım yani. thirsty. I need some water. Ah. Did I stay awake the whole surgery? No, bro. I could have, but I was so relaxed. I was sleeping in the chair at some points. Yeah. I got a video coming out tomorrow. It's actually about this dessert that I had today. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting more interested in, not so much in the news, but more so stories. I guess the news is full of stories too, but also like historical stories. Like, it's what's more interesting to me nowadays. Yeah. How does it feel having surgery when you're conscious? Yeah, this was the first time I was conscious during a surgery. And honestly, I was relaxed, bro. Yeah, I was happy with it because I was just laying there on the bed, just eyes closed. There was like music playing. I got to choose my own music in the room, and I'm like, okay, I can't choose Iron Maiden. Like they got to focus during the surgery. So I chose like a chill vibes playlist that's like chill and mellow. Can you imagine though if I wasn't like surgery and like there's heavy metal guitar playing, bro? Like that would not have been good. But yeah, I was so relaxed, and like I said before, it was a very smooth experience. It felt like I was just getting like a distant head massage, really. Yeah. My hand is shaking. Oh, what's up, Gizmo the Greats? Suh, dude. How much did I say about going to Turkey? Well, I didn't go to Turkey, so yeah. And again, the 11-hour flight is not very enticing to me. Yeah. 11 hours, bro. That's a very long time. Like you see, like my face, like the water retention is kind of, because I've been eating a lot these last few days since I had the surgery, and I haven't been working out, so my face is already like puffing up a little bit with water retention as I accumulate some water weight. That's why I'm excited for next week and get right back into Muay Thai, bro. Just jump right back into it. Speaking of mushrooms, Ketcholade, you want to see my video tomorrow if you like mushrooms. Trust me on this. Yeah. You'll see. If I had an infinite amount of money, what would I buy with it? Everything, bro. It's infinite. I can buy everything. I'd be like, I'd hire people and say, buy me everything. Let's go. Yeah. You like Seal? Seal on tour? Yeah, bro. I think he's a great... he's also Canadian, by the way. I think his traveling videos are fantastic. I talked to him maybe a few weeks ago, actually. Yeah, he was... he's doing great, bro. I wish him nothing but the best. I think he is... I think he is the future of the traveling niche, if you will. Yeah, definitely. Bro, you want to get a hair transplant in America? Yeah, that's... Good luck with that. Good luck with that, bro. You must have a lot of money. Yeah, or just like spending money when you don't got to spend it, My fave superhero? Batman. Hard to not say Batman. He's a human being. He feels fear, and he still does it anyway. That's the kind of the way I've been trying to like travel, because I said in the last stream, it's like without fear, there's no excitement. Without fear, There's no bravery. There's no adventure without fear. And pretty much every single time I've had a good, like, I've had a fantastic traveling experience, it's because at some point I was scared. But you just say, you know what? I'm just going to do it anyway. Like, so it's okay to feel fear. I'm just going to go do it anyway. And then you realize that fear is a mile wide, but only an inch deep. And then you go all in. And you look back and you question whether or not your trip actually ever happened. But luckily you got the videos and photos to prove that it didn't. Yeah. I'm working now on a new project, by the way, guys. I'm not going to announce any details about it yet, because literally last night I had a call with one of my friends back in America about it. We're working on something that we are very passionate about, and I haven't seen any other YouTuber do this. Yeah. I haven't seen anyone do it the way we're planning on doing it. And you're going to see in the next maybe month or two what I'm talking about, because like just talking about it now, it makes me all excited about the possibilities of like what this could become and how amazing it can be. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. You'll see. I was proud of being bald, bro. Definitely. I was always proud of being bald. Any hints about what it's going to be, King Doge? What could I say about this? I got no hints. Because I feel like if I say anything, it's going to give it away. So I'm going to keep it on the DL for now. But don't worry, you'll find out soon, bro. Me and my friends still have some planning to do and still some talking to do. But yeah, I plan for it to be... Okay, it's going to be life-changing. Yeah, life-changing. For everybody involved. And it's going to be life-changing in the most awesome way possible. Yeah. For everybody involved. But until we can actually, see a little clearer, I don't want to give too many more details. But yes. Yeah, bro. I hope you're excited about it. Like, I'm very excited about it. Like it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Bro, Galatasaray, please don't mention that Fenerbahce thing in my chat. Like, Galatasaray always. Thank you, Zeno. Appreciate you, bud. I am excited about it too, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I want to make 2025 count, man. Like, this is the year I turned 30. This is the year that I'm entering my prime years. Oh, thank you, Footy United. But yeah, I'm entering my prime years now, dude. Like, this was just the warm-up. Like, YouTube Shorts, this was my warm-up. Like, now we're entering into our primes. So, let's go, baby. Let's go. Like a little older, a little wiser, a little smarter. We are good, baby. We enjoying life one day at a time. It's almost 5 p.m. here. You turned 18 this year. Congratulations, bro. I already make Instagram Reels posts. I got to make them more because I gotta honestly, dude, I've been sleeping on my own Instagram because I now have like 250 something thousand followers on Instagram now. It took me 10 years to get there, and it's actually a very active community there on there now too. So, you know, very very usable there too. Definitely. I was saying something. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the guy who just turned 18. You know what's funny? I remember like when I was 18, like it was yesterday. And like older people would always say when I was younger, they'd be like, "Oh man, I remember my 20s like it was yesterday." The guy's like 60 talking, and I never really understood it. But as I'm getting older, I get it now. It's like because time does fly really quickly, man. It's. I mean, I was like when I was in university. I loved it. Like I loved being there. I loved wrestling. I loved going to the pub. I loved seeing my friends. I loved everything about it for so many years. And now I'm like, did that actually ever happen? Like, did I actually even go to university? Because like it just feels like a distant memory. But it happened and it took, many years. And when I think about it, I can still remember it like it was yesterday. So life is interesting like that. Yeah, it's very fun, and I'm very grateful for the fact that I had the courage, to really come and move out here. And yeah, because if I hadn't, I think I still would have been living with a veil in front of my eyes. And now that I'm here in Thailand, I've been traveling all over. The veil has been lifted, and I can't see the world the same way I used to, man. And I'm just, it's kind of led for a way to leave all the bullshit behind. I mean, I'm just like the things that entertain me a year ago don't entertain me today. Just because life has changed so much in the last year. I'm grateful. I'm grateful I took the leaps of faith, and I got to continue taking those leaps of faith. Yeah. Jesus, what happened to your head? Ethan, I'm not Jesus, bro. But yeah, bro, I got a hair transplant. This is what you're seeing is the transplanted hairs as they're healing up, and they leave scabs behind. This is how it goes, like for every hair transplant. Like I can in my house, I can be like this, but when I go outside, I wear a black bandana over my head. Yeah, like yesterday, for example, I was riding my motorcycle, and in Thailand, you have to have a helmet when you ride. It's the law, but many people still don't do it. It's risky because the cops can pull you over. And I'm riding, and sure enough, a cop stops me. Like here, the cops don't tail you and say pull over. Here, they see you, they're like, come here, like pull over now. Like they point to you and you say, come here. If you drive off, they will chase you down. So, he pulls me over, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm like, I was already running late at the time, and they're gonna give me a ticket. They're like, come inside, like telling me like in their like half Thai, half English, and I pull out my phone and I show them a photo of my forehead, you know, of my hairline like this pretty much because I had the bandana on, and I didn't want to take it off because it was tied. And I showed him the photo. I'm like, the doctor said not to wear a helmet. Like, she did. And he's like, oh, okay, you go, you go, you go. Next time wear helmets. I'm like, thank you. Kopenka Peacup. Yeah, and they let me off thankfully without anything else. Like it was a very like quick like 2 minute interaction. Yeah. So thankfully, they were cool with it. Yeah. I'm also like excited to learn more Thai so I can talk to more Thai people, man. Like I want to get to know more people of this country. Like this country has some very interesting people. And yeah, like I want to know more about them like cuz I can't talk to all of them, cuz like there is a language barrier at times. And even if you can talk to some of them, like my Muay Thai coaches, like we have now enough rapport that we can joke around with each other, like laugh together, but we still can't understand what we're saying because they don't speak English and I don't speak Thai. So like we can like through body language and gestures, we can have conversations, but it's still not as deep as having actual word conversations. So like yeah. So hopefully one day at a time, gonna get better and better. In Thailand, you just pay the cop. How do I know? U.S. Navy. I've been there, done that. Ethan, I can't confirm nor deny what you are saying, but you've clearly done it. So nice. But I can't confirm nor deny how it goes because, yeah, that's not something I want to get involved with. When will I visit Cambodia? I was hoping to visit soon, but I think it's going to happen in the second half of 2025. Yeah. These next few months, I really want to learn Thai, man. Yeah, so and I have to stay in Bangkok when I'm learning Thai because my school is here and I can't be traveling all that much. Yeah. Am I insecure about being bald? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I never thought about that. I I guess if I was insecure, I wouldn't, have made videos, you know, yeah, showing my bald face in every frame of the video pretty much for like 3,000 times. But yeah, I might be. Who knows, I might be. I yawn and my eyes are getting all watery now. You know something? Muay Thai, it doesn't feel hard to me. It really doesn't, man. Like we'll be training and many times like we'll be sparring and we stop and people get tired, like I'm done. And I'm like, dude, let's go again. I'm like, I'm still down to go. I like just keep going and like keep sparring and like keep training. And I think the reason for that is, well, one, like before I had the transplant, I was really watching what I ate. Like I was fucking eating very well. Like that's why I'm saying like the machine era was discovered last month. But I also wrestled for 8 years, and wrestling was so much harder than Muay Thai. Like incomparably harder. Like so I'm like, bro, Muay Thai is easy compared to that. Like in wrestling, our warm up alone would take 45 minutes. And, we were always tired. Yeah. It's yeah, but it's deceptively like in Muay Thai I'm sweating a lot more than wrestling though. Yeah. I like that. And I don't feel hurt at the end of practice like in wrestling. In wrestling, bro, something was always hurting in wrestling. Just you just sucked it up. You're like, my knee hurts. Whatever. I'm gonna fucking just limp today in practice. Yeah, but Muay Thai, it's fucking easy. No pain. Great. Happy birthday, Marley. Congratulations on completing another year around the sun. You are revoking my Mr. Clean lookalike certificate? Ah, damn. Shot through the heart. I mean, hey, I tried to, work with Procter and Gamble. They didn't want me when I was bald. They can't have me now when I have hair. So nobody. We're moving on. The Mr. Clean era is behind. Love from Straya. Thanks, mate. Oi, mate. Yeah, the full results aren't going to show for a year, but I mean, it's going to show little by little until it's not like it's going to be like this and then 1 year later, no, it's going to be like it's going to grow gradually little by little and then after a year it's going to be the full results. Yeah. The scratching urge, it's not so bad right now, thankfully. It's kind of I'm talking to you guys, so you know, you guys are helping alleviate the scratching urge. So thank you very much. Man, my forehead is massive though, man. Like yeah. See, 3 fingers. Like actually, that's not so massive. Like 3 fingers is normal. Yeah, yeah. You know what? It's not so big. 3 fingers is a normal sized forehead. If it's 4, then it's like okay, bro, what the fuck? That's an actual like 4 forehead. You know? Yeah. Yeah. My fingers are pretty big though, so it's okay though. You know what they say about big fingers, big joints. Yeah, very big joints. Dude, you guys ever see like a professional fighter's hands? Dude, they're fucking massive, dude. Like it's like what the fuck, man? Like they can punch through a wall. Like just bang. If I just made you yawn, I apologize. But that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, the scratching urge is coming back now, bro. The urge is return. Urge is return. Sean Kemp? Who's Sean Kemp? I'm not sure who that is, but yeah, I'm guessing he's somebody with really big hands and yeah, your hand just gets lost inside their hands. Bro, I remember this. So like I have pretty big hands myself. I can grab a basketball. I can palm a basketball no problem. That's how big my hands are. Okay? So think about that. I remember in 20 I think it was 2015, there was a guy from America who had driven up to Toronto for wrestling tournaments, right? And this guy, we wrestled. He destroyed me. He fucking kicked my ass. And at the beginning and end of every match, you shake hands with your opponent. Bro, when I shook this guy's hand, my giant hands got lost in his hand. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, whoo! And then he fucking kicked my ass, like, just like ragdolled me for like the next like few minutes. But oh my god, I remember I was looking at my hands and I'm like, are my hands small? Like, what the fuck was that? You know? Put a ruler on your forehead. Yeah, see, Seth wasn't here earlier when I explained, the hairline, the straight versus non-straight hairline thing. He wasn't here when I mentioned it, unfortunately. It's okay, though. If you were here, you know exactly what happened and why it looks like this and why it's the right move going forward. Maybe we'll let Seth in on the knowledge, but maybe we won't. We'll think about it, and then we'll decide. What's out of my head? I don't know. Does something look off? I don't know. Does something look not normal? Huh. I headbutted a guy who was on fire. Yeah. And then he fell into a bear, and then the bear was on fire. And the bear attacked me. And then I headbutted the bear. But unfortunately, my head connected with his mouth. And it broke his jaw. But he gave me this in the process. Yeah. Then I killed the bear and took it home and made it into a rug. And let me show you guys that rug right now. Look at that. There's the rug. Below the waist. Yeah. Nice rug. It's actually a thing. Like, for example, headbutting is not a thing in, like Western culture, right? Like people don't really headbutt, really. But man, in Turkey, you start a fight with a headbutt, right? If you're ever in a street fight, someone's fucking pissed off at you, you fucking walk up to the guy and you just fucking go bop, like as hard as you can, and then you start whatever. Like that's how you go. In Thailand, you start your fights with a teep. You teep the guy, further away. Yeah. Fire my barber. I gotta get a barber first, bro. I don't got a barber. I haven't needed a barber for a very long time. Now I need a barber. Gotta get me a barber. I think it's important to find a male barber and not a female barber. The simple reason being is, a female barber usually cuts female hair and a male barber cuts male hair. Like when I got my goatee cut, there's only ever been two people that have cut my goatee other than me. One of them was a Thai woman here. And she took a very long time cutting it, and she didn't do it right. I'm like, okay, it's not really her fault. It's just she hasn't had a goatee before, because she's a woman. And the second guy was a man in Vietnam. This barber in Vietnam cut my hair and my goatee. And this barber, he did such a good job that from then on, I started to use his technique with a straight razor to cut my own goatee. Because that's, I was like, this guy just fucking taught me how to cut my own goatee better. And I'm like, okay, I'm listening to you, sir. So yeah, I think I got to find a barber like him. Yeah. Do I associate myself with Turkey or Canada? Both, bro. I got a flag with both right behind me. Both. I mean, Turkey was always my, I'm from there, from Turkey, from Istanbul, right? But I was also, I lived in Canada for 12 years, and Canada became home. So both of them. Who is Kevin Owens? Can I pat my head and scratch my stomach? No. No, Jose. No, Jose. Constantinople, not Istanbul. Yeah. I guess that's like the. I don't know. I guess that's like something people try to say because, you know, they feel like Istanbul belongs to them and not to the Turkish people. But it's like, bro, like, it's been that way for 500 years. Just accept it. You know, it's over. It's ours. It's Istanbul, lan. İstanbul lan. Konstantinopoli değil. Kodumun. Byzantium? That's like calling America, I don't know, like, I mean, by its Native American name. You know, yeah. No, bro, dude. Turks do acknowledge the existence of the Byzantines. What are you talking about? They don't acknowledge it. They absolutely do. Like, I mean, it's probably the most, I think it's, to this day, the biggest source of pride for Turkish people, especially people from Istanbul. It's the fact that, you know, in 1453, Fatih Sultan Mehmet's 21-year-old Fatih Sultan Mehmet, 21 years old, and he conquered a city at 21. Nowadays, 21-year-olds are like, you know, they're complaining about anxiety, about having to work more than 40 hours a week, you know, about how cold the weather is. This guy led an army, you know, into foreign lands and took it over. And he spent, you know, his late teens studying how to do this. Yeah. So think about that, by the way. That's crazy. Also, by the way, the founding fathers of America were also very young. They were like, I think like James Madison was 18. Most of them, many of them were in their 20s, the founding fathers of America. Very young. And yeah, but by the way, Turks learned a lot from the Byzantines. For example, mosques, right? In Istanbul, mosques are everywhere, everywhere. Notice that many mosques in all of Turkey have a dome at the top of them. When you go to other countries like Indonesia, Malaysia that are Muslim, they don't have dome mosques. In the Arab world, many mosques are not domed. You know why Turkish ones are? It's because they were inspired by the Hagia Sophia, which I'm not sure what it was called before, but that's the big cathedral that the Byzantines had that still stands today. It's a mosque today, and they were inspired to build their mosques with a dome because the Hagia Sophia had a dome. And it just became as iconic as, you know, it became iconic eventually. So yeah. Like the walls of many of the walls that Constantinople, the English name, had are still up today in Istanbul. Like they're just like remnants of history. Yeah. Constantinople. I've been to the Blue Mosque too. Bro, you got to go to Selimiye if you're in Turkey. It's not in Istanbul. It's in Edirne. But so, I mean, I'm gonna give you guys a quick history lesson. So, the Ottoman Empire, obviously, like one of the most successful empires ever. The most famous builder, architect, was a man named Sinan. And in Turkish, we literally call him Mimar Sinan. That's what he's known as, which means architect Sinan. Like he's the architect. Like he's the guy. Like like General McEnroe, whatever. Architect Sinan. Like this is the guy. So Mimar Sinan built many of the mosques that are right now in Istanbul, and one of his most famous ones was Süleymaniye, which is actually where Süleyman the Magnificent is buried today. And interestingly enough, like for example, back in the day, many of these mosques had chandeliers at the bottom of the dome, and they would light the candles so there'd be light when people came in to pray and it was dark outside. And of course, when you light that many candles, they can stain the roof because all that gas has to travel up. But what Mimar Sinan thought about, he designed the system in such a clever way that the smoke from the candles would not stain the dome, but instead it would be rerouted into a room and turned into ink. That's the genius that he had. And but the best mosque that he constructed, he did this when he was in his 80s. He was an old man in his 80s, and he oversaw the construction of the Selimiye Mosque in Edirne today. And for example, like those big minares, like we call them minare in Turkish, like those big columns that like many Turkish mosques have. I think Selimiye has 4 of them, and I've climbed many of them myself. Like you go in there, it's just like a small little staircase going all the way up. The one in Selimiye is so well designed that 3 people can climb any one minare at a time without ever seeing each other. That boggles my mind. If you know anything about minares, that is crazy. And there's so many other architectural like Easter eggs or like cheat codes that he did. I just can't remember them right now. But there was there were so many more like interesting things about that. Yeah, but Selimiye Mosque is the one to go to. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. You're trained to be a monk, eh? Nice. Yeah, I gotta go to Indonesia and see some mosques too, bro. Indonesia and Malaysia are 2 very big majority Muslim countries. Yeah, and I mean, I will fit right in because, yeah, bro. I think it was like 3,000 grafts. No, it didn't hurt, bro, for like the 10 millionth time. It did not hurt. Was the crescent moon and star, or was it Turkish or was it Muslim before? I actually don't know if it's one or the other. I don't know. I know Turks are very proud of that. Like the origin story I've heard about it, and I don't know if it's true or not, was that I think during World War One at one point, uh, during World War One, what happened was a sea got so bloody and like full of like dead bodies, it turned red. And on one particular night, the moon and a star was shining on the sea, like on a red sea that was bloody, and it kind of that's what inspired the Turkish flag, and that's a story I've heard about it. Obviously, the moon and the star didn't look like that on the sea of red, but that's what I've heard about it. Yeah. And if you ever go to Turkey, you're gonna notice there are flags everywhere, bro. Turks are some of the most patriotic human beings alive. Like, yeah. How do you increase testosterone? You can work out. You know, you can stop eating processed foods. Yeah. You can stop consuming shitty content. Those will help. Hair's looking great. Thank you, Johnny Johnny. Appreciate you. Johnny Johnny. Some people making demands in this chat like they're at a strip club. I know, right? I know, right? It's funny. Oh, the itch is back now. Oh, the itch is back. Oh, son of a bitch. Kafanı siktiğimin eşşoğlu eşeği. Ananı götünü sikeyim lan. Oh, the itch is so bad. Fuck. Oh, it's itching so bad right now, man. Like this part right here is itching so bad. Oh. Kafanı sikeyim lan. Dallama eşşoğlu eşeği. What am I even saying right now? I'm fucking like just saying random swear words in Turkish. Okay, I think it's subsiding. It's gonna be itching until I can get it washed on Monday. I gotta wash the scabs off. Yeah. Yeah, it's my forehead still looks so fucking massive, man. It's gotta. This swelling needs to subside, dude. Gotta get some hair. Yeah, looking good. Again, if my eyebrows, if they weren't like very light, it would make my forehead look smaller. Like it would make it look, it wouldn't make it look as big as it looks right now. So it's like a swollen forehead, light eyebrows. My forehead looks like a fucking 10 head. Do I know what eşek herif means? Yes, I know what eşek herif means. They use a fork to implant the hair. Can you imagine? What kind of fucking trailer park surgery are you talking about, bro? A low taper fade, eh? How's that style go again? I forget. That's like a, I know it's like a meme of some kind. Oh God, it's back again. it's picking up, man. Uh, dun, dun, dun. It's a zit farm. Look, here's a close up, guys. You guys are getting an exclusive close up. Yeah, it wasn't painful for the 10 millionth time. See, like you can see, she put some here as well, like in the, cause like, even though I had hair here, like she still like put some in there just to, like make it more full. But she especially put many grafts into the widow's peaks on the two sides because that's where it was, looking worst. Yeah. Yeah, it's not as swollen as it once was, but like here, I touch it, I'm like, it's still swollen. Like here, it's still swollen. Not as bad though. Yeah, maybe I might do a low taper fade. Who knows? But why are you guys spelling it like that? Like, why not just low taper fade? Why are you guys spelling it like low taper fade? Like, is that the meme? I haven't been doing much internet librarian things lately. You know. Yes, they pulled it from the backside. You can actually see. I don't know if it's how clear that is here. The back of my head. They pulled out. It's not that clear. There we go. That's clearer. Yeah, they pulled out from here. Just tick tick, boom boom boom. Thank you, Money Molly Mall. It's been I think 3 days now. Yeah, 3 days. So it was on Wednesday. So Wednesday, so Thursday was day one. Friday, yeah, this is day three out. So it's still very new, bro. Mm, mm. Oh, dude, what is happening right now? It's like itching so bad. Shit. Uh, okay, I'm just gonna focus on the chat here and kind of forget about this itching. This guy said, Ali, do you think women should make the first move? No. I think the man should. And also, men shouldn't complain about it either. Like, I used to complain about it too when I was younger, but now I'm like, nah, dude, it's like, the man's got to make the first move, bro. That's the way it goes. Like, be a fucking man. There's this really horrible culture in Western society now that, you know, is trying to make men less masculine, which I think is fucking shit. And I don't like that, bro. It's like, no, men should be more masculine. But, and that gives rise to people like with toxic masculinity, even though the problem isn't that. The problem is just like, you're not being masculine enough. So you're just trying to be, you're trying to, instead of like being masculine, you're saying you just want to fucking go up to the fucking ceiling and be as toxic masculine as you can. And it's, it doesn't work. Yeah, it's sad. It's very sad. We need more men in this world, bro. Like we need more real men. Yeah. It's funny, when I was bald, You know, there were people calling me insecure because I wasn't growing out my hair. Now I got a transplant. Those same people are calling me insecure because I got a hair transplant. Like it's you can't beat them, bro. Just go. Just get out of here. Get out of here. Just go away. And yo, I'll say this about being bald. If you have the balls, go cut your hair right now. Go to the bathroom, grab your trimmer, and just zhit, zhit. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. If you have the balls, of course. Yeah. And then live that way for 3 years like I did. Yeah, this is actually a thing with being bald. I've realized this. I talked to like other friends of mine who are bald. When you're bald, you have no choice but to become more confident. Like it's the way it goes. If you're a bald person, like when you cut your head bald, it's like something primal in you awakens over the next few weeks. And you have no choice but to be more confident because you can't you're not hiding your head behind hair anymore in a sense. So yeah, like it tests you at first. At first it feels weird, but then you kind of ease into it and you're like, huh, and you start to walk out with your chest up, you know, your head held high. Yeah, bro. It's fantastic. And the good thing is I can always go back to that look. No problem. Maybe one day I'll be streaming. I'll have like very long hair. And I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to cut my hair right now. And I'll walk into the bathroom, grab my trimmer on stream, and just shave it. Yeah. I do know Ray William Johnson. Yes. I might dye my eyebrows. No, I'm kidding. No. Now that is some insecure shit, actually. Like you shouldn't dyeing your eyebrows, I think is some insecure shit. I don't think I'd do that. No. Dyeing your eyebrows. I didn't leave this dude. I cut the sideburns off actually. These were much longer. Yeah. Just wait till it grows out. Like, I want to see it too. You guys are going to see it with me. Yeah. It's going to be great. Çok sağ ol. Vietnamlı Turan. Vietnamlı Turan. Vay. Interesting name. Yeah, it's actually, somebody asked earlier, how do you get more testosterone? Bro, shave your head. I'm dead serious. Like, it's... Right now, it's a 5-minute decision that's going to be so rewarding because you're going to fucking man up. Like, you will. And you're going to be like, holy shit, Ali was right. Like, it's the way it goes. Like, if you have confidence problems or you just want to be more manly, fucking go bald. Oh, yeah. Return back to Allah. Aren't we all gonna one day? It's been almost 100 minutes. Damn, bro, time flies. I gotta get dinner soon. You guys know something? The Uber Eats thing in Thailand, it's called Grab. Like, you order food on Grab. It is so much better than Uber Eats or Skip Dishes or what is it? Post Dicks? No, Postmates, not Post Dicks. Postmates. So much better than any of those. Grab food. Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. Which country has the best underrated food? I think Thailand has the best food. Underrated? You might find this a little weird. America. Yeah. I think American food is fucking fantastic. Yeah. I'm not talking about fast food and hamburgers. I'm talking about barbecue. I'm talking about fried chicken. I'm talking about chicken and waffles. I'm talking about some of the Mexican culture that mixed with the American culture. I'm talking about clam chowder. I'm talking about Atlantic salmon. That stuff is gumbo. Yeah, gumbo. I think it's absolutely amazing. Yeah. I have not tried Nepali food, so I'd love to try it. I'm actually curious as to what it is. Nepali food. I know Philippines does have some really good food. I've had some good Filipino food in Canada. Amazing, bro. Indian food is unreal. Yeah, like it's amazing. Of course, you got to get it the right way from the right people. But man, Indian food is again unreal. To be honest, every country on earth has figured out how to make food taste good except the Canadians. Yeah. We do not know how to make food taste good. We just didn't figure it out. Instead, we piggybacked off everybody else. Yeah. Indian food doesn't stink. It's just they use a lot of spices in their food. Yeah. I mean, there's so much spices from India that in Turkish we call the word spice baharats. And the word badats, like which is derived from like baharat is derived from badats. Badats is what Indians call their own country, badats. So and because of the Silk Road trading that happened in the past millennia, you know, we're gonna call that country Badats, Baharat. We're gonna call our spices Baharats after that country because we get all our spices from them. So yeah. Mm, mm, mm, mm, mm, mm. Yeah, so you know what Canadian foods are, bro? You want to know what it is? Let me tell you. Let me educate you a little bit. So, buddy, you want to know the Canadian foods, eh, guy? Okay, friend. So, maple syrup. Yeah, it's literally grows in nature. We're like, yeah, this is ours, bro. Wait, you're not gonna put spice in it? No, it grows in nature. It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, we're good. You know, that's one. Two, fucking poutine. Like, poo. Like, it literally starts with the word poo. Like, you spit poutine. Like, poo. Because it's what a cheap, broke university student has to eat if they can't afford food. And, bro, you telling me to take fries and gravy and cheese curds. And this is our national dish, guys. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. It's like, that's our national dish, really? Like, and yeah, you can dress it up any way you want. Yeah, you can put chicken in it, put beef in it, you know, put seafood in it. And then it's like $30 for a plate, you know, of poutine. Yeah. Like it's uh, just damn, bro. Like it's honestly it's embarrassing. Like it really is. Because Canadian people, like the people who are Canadian, like they don't have like a background from anywhere else, they don't understand how badly their country has failed them when it comes to good food. It's horrible. Like, because Turkish people, we are so proud of our food, like of it tasting good, of having multiple foods at every table. You know, we are so proud of that. You know, Thai people are so proud of that too. Vietnamese people are so proud of that. Canadians, you know, we had to piggyback off everybody else. Oh, and also we have Nanaimo bars. Yeah, bro. Like, which honestly I do not like Nanaimo bars at all. It's this it's like a custard, like a meringue base with like a chocolate bar on top, and it's like a little sweet thing, but it's so overly sweet, bro. Like, dude, British food is better than Canadian food. Like, there are some really good British foods too, definitely. The itching urge is like back now with a storm. Like, it's back with a vengeance. Yeah, I mean, English foods are like, I mean, beans on toast is pretty shit too, but that's not their national dish, you know. But our national dish is a fucking poutine. Yeah, bro. The blandest Indian food has more taste than the most flavorful British food. That might be true, actually. I still have never had beef Wellington. You know that? I want to try some, though. There's a Gordon Ramsay restaurant not too far away from me. I should go and try some beef Wellington. Yeah. Isn't Pakistani food and Indian food pretty much like, I mean, like Northern Indian food, I should say. Yeah, aren't they like very similar? I'd assume that they are. Yeah. Because I know like India, like North and South are like whole different worlds, and Pakistan is more similar to North India. You know, because they were the same, like they were the same people at one point until Pakistan declared independence. But yeah, same with Bangladesh. German food? Yeah, bro. All those bratwurst sausages, you know, beer. That's already a fucking fantastic time right there, bro. Sausages and beer. Great. I'm in. Sign me up. Let's go. Yeah, like just Vincent. I've talked about that many times, bro. Like, how are you going to invade an entire country if you're England and then not take the spices back home and make your own food better? That's a crime, bro. Yeah. Oh, Britain divided India and Pakistan. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not. I don't know the history of that. So yeah, maybe. I got to read into the history of it. Oh God, the itch is so bad right now. Uh. Oh, the itch is so bad right now, bro. I'm like grabbing my own neck right now. Ah. God, the itch is so bad. Yes, I know there's a place called Batman in Turkey. Yeah, it's always existed, but now people know about it because of social media. Like it's getting shared now a lot more. You know, it's like, yo, Batman in Turkey. Yo, Batman, you know. Like, Batman existed before the Batman comics did. Yeah. Like the city of Batman was there. Maybe even before the guy who wrote the comics was born. Hmm. Doner kebabs are German, not Turkish. So, you're not entirely wrong, Naik, because I learned about this. There's a restaurant, again, not too far away from me, called Berlin's. And I'm sure it's that same Berlin's they have in Germany. It's like a big doner kebab place, right? And It was built by a Turkish German guy in Germany, and it was so successful. And then they started to, you know, it overtook the German market because Germans start to really enjoy it as well. It's a cheap option. It fills you up, no problem. And yeah, so the Germans have also adopted it into their own cuisine, and they also work on it because there's so many Turks in Germany, so many, and of course they brought their cooking skills with them. Yeah, so yeah, the Germans have adopted it, definitely. And I don't think Turks don't own doner kebab, they don't own that. Like, it's just something that I think Turks do it the best. But Arab countries also have doner. Like, Lebanon has doner. Iraq has doner. Syria has doner. Shawarma, all those things. Yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, they've adopted it into their own kitchen. And I think that is a compliment, because if something is so good and so tasty and you adopt it into your own kitchen, that's a really good thing. It's like saying, bro, this is awesome. I want to also start, doing it. Yeah. Playing DayZ. Damn, I haven't heard that game in so long, bro. Damn, it's been going on for almost 2 hours now. Woo! Abi, Türkiye'nin en iyi takımı Fenerbahçe mi veya Galatasaray mı daha iyi? Oğlum, Galatasaray ya, tabii, lütfen. Re re re, ra ra ra, Galatasaray Galatasaray, cim bom bom. Olay budur yani, bitti. Sözün bittiği yer burası. Galatasaray kardeşim, Galatasaray. I downloaded yesterday GTA, I think it's San Andreas on my phone, because it does actually come with a Netflix subscription. You get the game and many other games too, actually. So I'm excited to see how it's gonna go. Yeah, if you got Netflix, bro, try playing GTA San Andreas. Portuguese. The only Portuguese food I know are the tarts, and they are fucking awesome. I forget the name of it. I think, is it Portuguese cream tart or Portuguese egg tart? I forget the name of it now, but it's so good, bro. Yeah. I did see Speed get speared on WWE. Bro, that shit is WWE is those guys don't play around, man. Yeah. I got you, Jay Slice. Don't worry, bro. Just wait to, wait another month or two. I might have some announcements that might benefit you, bro. Somali food better than Canada. I would agree. Definitely. Somali food is 100 times better than Canadian food. Yeah, bro. Barnacle dish. Benim 2003, pardon 2002 Galatasaray forması var bende. Yeah. And it's signed by all the players. Like Ümit Karan. Ümit Karan signed my shirt, bro. Yeah. Bülent Korkmaz, Arif Erdem. Those guys. Strickland versus Duplessis prediction. I want Sean to win. I really do. But I think DDP takes it. I think he's gotten a lot better. He definitely won their first fight. It was close, but I think DDP won that. but I think he takes the second fight. I think it's a much. I think he wins it 3-2 or 4-1. Yeah, that's what it is. We'll see. Who else is who's oh yeah, Wei Li Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez. Bro, Wei Li Zhang is like she's an absolute beast. Yeah, I think at this point I would rank her as in the top 3 women's fighters of all time. Wei Li Zhang is right up there with everybody else because um I mean, Amanda Nunes is number 1, 135 pounds and 145 pounds. Then it's Valentina Shevchenko at 125. And at 115, the greatest of all time is Wei Li Zhang. She beat Joanna twice. Yeah. One of them was a finish. Like Joanna was the best. And, I mean, also Joanna was not really a finisher. Like, she has, like, I think she finished Carla Esparza, but she didn't finish many other of her opponents. She would just kind of decision them, and she'd win dominantly, right? And she was always awesome. I'm still a huge fan of Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's amazing. But Wei Li is a finisher. Yeah, like, bro, the way she finished Jessica Andrade, I mean, that's holy fucking shit, bro. Like, just if you haven't seen that, it's like a minute long, that fight. But like when she was just punching her, the look she had in her eyes was like just of a killer. And like it was fucking crazy, man. Like Wei Li Zhang, bro. Wei Li Zhang is the way to go. Is Merab the greatest bantamweight of all time? No, not yet. Aljo is still, I'd say. If Merab wins 1 or 2 more fights, I think he will be the greatest bantamweight of all time. Bro, not every champion who's on a winning streak is the greatest of all time in their weight class. Like that gets thrown around way too much. It's like, when Kamaru was welterweight champion, they were like, oh, he's the best welterweight of all time. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about, man? Like, George St. Pierre had more than double his title defenses. Double. And how is this new guy the best of all time? Like, what? Like, people are saying, what's his name? Alex Pereira is the best light heavyweight of all time. I'm like, dude, John Jones. Like, it's John Jones. Like, it's like Islam Makhachev is the best lightweight of all time. That one actually might be true. That one might be true because as it stands right now, I'd say the best lightweight of all time is Khabib. And Islam is at that level now. So that might be true. But yeah, dude, like it's the greatest of all times is singular and there can only be one, so it's very, recency bias. Exactly. Like, people forget how good, like, Izzy, like, now that he got finished by Imavov, whatever his name was, they're like, oh, he was never that good anyway. I'm like, bro, are you fucking stupid? Like, Israel Adesanya was the second greatest middleweight of all time. Unquestioned. And the only reason he's second is because the guy who was first is in the Mount Rushmore of mixed martial artists, Anderson Silva. And, to be better than Anderson Silva, like it's in his prime, probably not going to get there. So, yeah, he was amazing, like he was always a phenomenal fighter. He beat everybody he fought except for Sean, like during his title run. During his title run, including Alex. Alex beat him, and then he comes back and he beat Alex. Still, no one has beaten Alex, by the way, except Izzy. Yeah, that's how good Izzy was, bro. Like it's just people like to forget that how good, fighters actually were. But that's the way, dude, that's the way the fight game goes. It's like one day you're up here, then you lose one fight and you lose another, and then people say you're washed, give up, you were never that good. It's a very brutal sport, bro. I think that's why the sport is as good as it is. Because like the stakes are so high and the downfall you have from grace is so massive that if you lose, and it's like people want to see that. And I mean, there are Habib, for example, is an example of someone who never had that downfall because he retired. And if you stay in the game long enough, you will lose. And you will lose in spectacular fashion, no matter how good you are. BJ Penn, Frankie Edgar, who else? Henry Cejudo, Tony Ferguson. Like that's the saddest one, man. Dominic Cruz recently retired, as he should have. Daniel Cormier, bro. Daniel Cormier. Do you guys, man, DC was so fucking good, bro. And then he gets finished, and then he loses his next fight, and it's like, damn, bro. It's just that's the fight game, bro. Yeah, bro. Jake versus Logan is not a fight. It's more like a reality show, and it's building up to like an exhibition fight, bro. These guys don't want to hurt each other. Like they're not, and they're not gonna. It's gonna be like a light sparring session. I think their fight. Yeah. I mean, recently I will say this. I have, I guess, like had a shift in my thinking. I think Jake and Logan, I think they made the right moves when it comes to boxing. Yeah. They made the right moves all around because look how much money they have made. And I'm not talking about like their other endeavors. I'm talking about purely their boxing endeavor. Yeah. And I think they made a lot of smart decisions that, of course, many people didn't like, which got them a lot of attention, which is what they wanted. And, it's look at them now. Like he fought Mike Tyson in a fight that sucked ass, but it was a giant commercial success. So it didn't matter because they still got their pockets full, and it was on Netflix. So, and it's a different side of boxing, this influencer boxing. Other people, like other influencers, haven't really made it happen other than them, other than Jake and Logan. Like KSI is, no one really cares about KSI's boxing, Like, yeah. So, yeah, and everyone's doing it for the bag, of course. Like, everyone knows that. It's just, dude, if I had a chance to, fight in like an 8-round exhibition boxing match and make what, like $30-40 million? Absolutely. I'd be like, let's go, baby. Like, sign me right up. Let's go. Yeah. Formalarımı sonra getiririm Deniz. Şimdi değil. I mean, yeah, bro. So, I mean, that's the way it goes. The fight game is dangerous, bro. Like, I'm not going to watch this reality show, Paul versus Paul, because I don't give a fuck. I'd rather watch actual fights. Yeah. I've also been getting more into F1 lately as well. F1 is awesome, bro. It's great. Oh, yeah, Mookie. Nice. Yeah, bro. It's the beginning of the hair arc and the swollen forehead arc. Right now we're in the temporary swollen forehead arc era. Yeah, that's what we're in. God damn, my forehead is so swollen, man. It's got to unswell here. It's been 2 hours. Damn, bro. Jenkinator, I'm not sure yet, man, about the hairstyle. I mean, I said before in the stream, like maybe like a Mike Vrabel hairstyle is the one I might go for first. Maybe like a Kurt Kaz, like a short one. I might just go curly, like right away. Like just grow it all out. Why not? Yeah, bro, I can always go back to being bald, no problem. Like it's, I mean, hey, it was my identity for a long time. I mean, you guys, I would say actually pretty much all of you know me as a bald guy, even though I was bald for only 3 years of my life and I had hair for the, first 26 years of my life. Yeah. And yeah, by the way, if this doesn't work out, like if something happens, it doesn't grow back right, it's whatever, I don't like it, no problem. I go right back to being bald. Easy. And if that happens, okay, then I'll be bald the rest of my life. No problem. I can rock it, no problem, bud. Like there is literally no loss, like nothing to lose, everything to gain. Man, there are so many sayings in Turkish about bald people. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's been 2 hours. I am going to get going. I got to order dinner. But thank you guys for joining the stream. I'm guessing it's probably, for most of you at least, who are in America and Canada, it's probably very late for you at night or very early for you, depending on. But yeah, wherever you are, I hope you have a great rest of your day or a great rest of your night. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. And have a good one. I'll see you next time.